Alchemy of Life, y'all, back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, y'all. We gonna get to it. I know you see the title. It's been a while since I've been on, y'all. So before anything, just restocked the shop with all my hermetic elixirs, my colloidal elixir. This is the hermetic elixir. This supports the divine masculine, and the emerald elixir supports the divine feminine. Just go to the shop, man. This shit goes in. I'm currently using the divine masculine, the hermetic elixir. You know, putting out that energy. We're up kind of late, so we're gonna do this decode, y'all. You know, one of my more infamous decodes. This shit is going to have to be glorious. Don't be surprised if this shit go viral. I'm just playing with y'all, but if it do, you heard it first here. So we talk about Astral-World and the whole fiasco. It's a lot deeper than we perceive it to be. It's an attack on us. Wow, it's sending some messages. So it was just more than just Travis Scott. So keep an open mind with this shit. Keep an open mind, because up until November 11th, Veterans Day, 11/11 portal, hope, whatever that day was for you, just another day. There's a portal. There's many portals. If there isn't one, you can create one. I'm sure, if you know how. You know, but up until yesterday, technically, because it's the 12th, it's midnight here. I thought that, yeah, Travis Scott, he's responsible, this, that, and the third. He worked his ritual, yeah. Like Wayward said, Wayward Renegade Witch, shout out to her. Shout out to my homegirl Gail. We, bounce shit back off of each other with the decodes, and we should be putting shit together every single day. Shit is crazy. But it's more to it. There is a video that surfaced that nobody wants to push around, because the motherfuckers who were really involved, handlers and such, the ones really doing the big rituals, doing their air and fire magic, but mainly their air magic, use social media to paint a picture. You only seen motherfuckers seeing Travis Scott in a bad light, or he did this, or he did that, or a satanic. All the key words were there. All of them. If you notice, fucking crisis actors. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. But I saw a video the other day, and it was him on stage during the festival, during the Astral-World festival, and it was him saying everything everybody says he wasn't trying to do, which was stop. Usually he's like, you guys can look it up. He was trying to get whomever, not the crowd, but whomever, Live Nation, their crew, and the promoters to stop the shit. He's like, hey, stop the show, stop the show. People are, people are getting hurt. He was saying it. So, I mean, it's a tricky situation. But before we get into it, Cash App, Alchemy of Life, 777, donate if you want. Hit the Etsy shop, Alchemy of Life Co. for all your spiritual, embodiment and needs. That's kind of weird. I don't know, but I make a lot of earthy things, spiritual shit for the body, spells and stuff. I'm gonna have a lot more coming to the shop. So let's get to the decode, y'all. Let's get to the decode. So, as we know, Travis Scott is, I got some notes right here. He's being used as a pawn in this, as a major pawn right now. And he's directly being pushed directly on the board by none other than Kris Jenner and Jay-Z. Just because breaking this shit down by energies, and it's elemental magic at its finest, but also lower magic as well. We're gonna get to it. You know, Chris Jenner is the Scorpio. Okay, Chris Jenner is a Scorpio. This went down on her birthday last week. Okay, 6 days ago, and then there's a portal 6 days later. If you know anything about, get the numerology of the number six. Okay, they say, oh, there's a portal today, but I say that's when it closed. That's, the portals always, it's like they don't just open and close. It was already open for a certain, the energy was there, and then the energy, it rises, so it rises and opens, and then it declines, and then that particular portal closes. So it was just in time for the close or the closer. And Travis Scott is the opposite energy. The What's the opposite sign of Scorpio? Taurus. Travis Scott is a Taurus. That's earth energy, bull energy. I'm a Scorpio. My birthday is the 17th of November, and I'm very, very familiar with that other side, the Taurus side, the bull. See, they needed him, and everybody was getting stampeded like a fucking bull. They were getting bulldozed. They use those keywords. So now that I know that that energy is, it's corresponding. You can't call me crazy now because they're using those keywords. We know that's what bulls do. That's what they're known for. Taurus, that earthy energy, Venus. So now you have Venus and Mars, but also Pluto, if you want to add Pluto in there as well, because Scorpio's Venus is Pluto and Mars. So now but really you have this Venus and you have the Mars. You see what I'm saying? Those are lower world energies. Everybody said it was like being in hell. Okay, the three lower energies are Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Those are the lower three chakras. If you really want to get to it, underworld shit, not a game. You can break this shit down for yourself. So those are the energies that they're playing off of. Whether Travis Scott knew how deep this shit goes, I'm sure they didn't tell him how deep the ritual was going. They told him enough for him to do what he needed to do for himself. But they didn't tell him the ultimate fucking plot. Because he has a handler. So basically, Astral-World is the astral plane, aka the fourth density, also known as the ancestral plane or the realm of the ancestors. Okay, so basically, that is the space that is being, that they're trying to get everybody to. When he said, "See you on the other side," see you in Astral-World. People died. You see, but he was still showing compassion in that video. So I'm pretty sure he didn't know that all that shit was going to go down. I'm telling you, this shit is deep. Astral-World, Astral. Get this book. Oh, shit. Get this book by Robert Bruce, Astral Dynamics. Teaches you how to astral project, and, it gives you the science of it. It's a very good book so far. So, we're talking quantum tunneling here. Okay? He says, "See you on the other side," just like Adele had that song, Hello. Hello to the other side. So what they're doing is, Live Nation. So this is how Jay-Z plays into it. Live Nation was the one who hosted the show along with the promoter of the show. It was in Houston, Texas, and Travis Scott is said to be from Houston, Texas. And his moon is Sagittarius. Jay-Z is a Sagittarius. Spiritual fire, spiritual fire. There was fire there too. I mean, it's all lining up. All these energies are conducive. They're all lining up. So if you're not familiar with quantum tunneling, look it up, but we're going to go through it. It's when you have a higher frequency, no, a lower frequency, because we're going to start there, trying to tunnel through to get, to become a higher frequency. Or it's basically like there's this wall, here's this side. So say this side is the higher vibration, and this side is the lower vibration right here. Trying to tunnel through this to get there, but it needs to pick up momentum. It needs to get to a higher frequency. It needs a higher frequency to get through it. It's just not going to get through if it goes like that. It's like a bullet piercing through something. If I shoot a gun at glass, bullet's going to go clean through. But if I take the bullet and I just right up at the wall, I throw it, it might, depending on how heavy the bullet is, it might crack it, it might do something, but it's just going to bounce off the wall. Hence the album by Michael Jackson, Off the Wall. So it needs a momentum, it needs higher frequency. So they need, in order to trap souls, which everybody who was at the concert was vaccinated, so there's that. That's a whole nother level because you had to be there, even though it was in Texas when they're pretty, Republican around them parts. You know, they needed to trap those souls in that space so they could, siphon them in the astral plane because there's somebody that they know that can, these pawns that are into the cult, occult, like Travis Scott and things like that. Just like I'm into the cult, but I'm not, they use lower level pawns who can tap into the astral plane because a lot of these motherfuckers can't, especially these elite motherfuckers. What they do is they pay these motherfuckers to do certain rituals and to help them tap into the astral plane and siphon whatever they need to siphon. So they trapped these people's souls in the underworld, in hell, in that venue, because they literally couldn't move. And they start siphoning it to the other side. Quantum, they're gonna ride out on their frequency, essentially, and also eat their light. This shit is ill. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. This was not only an attack on the people there, but it was an attack on everybody. If you weren't there, let that be a warning. He said, see you on the other side for a reason. So look up quantum tunneling, quantum entanglement, quantum mechanics, period. Hello to the other side, y'all. You know, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So basically, so that's what I really wanted to bring up. This is elemental magic at play. Okay. Elemental magic. So you already have Travis attached to Kris Jenner. Why is Kris Jenner in this? Because, well, she's the head witch in Hollywood along with Chrissy Teigen. Also, the head of the Kardashian clan. And he happens to have a baby with her daughter, Kylie Jenner, and they're still together, I believe. So they've created their own bloodline, you know. So of course she's gonna be in on it. He's a pawn. He signed up for this, you know? And he was right. The people who went to the concert, they did sign up for it. They went for it. Why and why? And this is a real life channel. Why he said that is because they were all crisis actors who signed up for that shit. They probably didn't even know what the fuck was gonna happen to them. That people was really gonna die. That's how that shit goes. Live sacrifices. Just because they're crisis actors does not mean that these motherfuckers won't sacrifice their ass. Two. God is in you. What's up? What's up? Thank you. Thank you. Peace. Um But yeah, so how does it tie into elemental magic? Well, like I said, you got Travis is the Earth, the Bull. Chris Jenner is the air, is the water sign, the Scorpio. And remember, Scorpio. The three things about Scorpio you need to know: mind control, consolidation of power, and transformation. And that's everything that was going on. The power is the soul, and they're consolidating everybody's soul into this space so it can be sucked into the astral via their ritual so they can eat the light and get a ride to the other side. Shit is crazy, man. But they're using they're using fire and air magic because they use social media, to boost the shit. That's the air. They use the fire, the spiritual fire, the Sagittarius for Jay-Z being involved. The fire was there. Hell, they had, the flames on stage. You know, the fire is that burning passion. It gets shit done. It moves shit forward. Then you had the water, emotions, fear, Chris Jenner, Scorpio. And then, you know, you have the earth. Obviously, this happened, in the space on, these festivals happen right right in a big ass patch of grass with a stage. And Travis Scott is the Taurus, the earth, divine feminine Venus. Okay? And then you have spirit. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit equals soul. Those are the elements of the soul being expressed outwardly. It all goes back to the soul. Normally, they just use fire and air. Here, they used every element, all five elements. That tells you soul. Harvesting. Y'all get it. Y'all get it. Let's see what else is in my notes. So basically, all of this ties him right back again to Kylie Jenner, who's his handler. She's also Cardi B's handler, Megan Thee Stallion's handler. Watch the WAP video. And Live Nation. Again, Live Nation they hosted the venue with the promoter, and that's Live Nation is Jay-Z's company, and they're going up buying up fucking Hollywood real estate, as I call it. Because before, artists could use all types of platforms to book their tours. There's a plethora of them. You have your big heads, and then you have, the smaller ones, independent ones, yada, 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 yada. Live Nation is going and buying those motherfuckers up. They're becoming the universal records of touring. And then Live Nation goes right back to where? Rock Nation. It's like these motherfuckers owe Jay-Z something. It's like they owe him something. Oh, no problem, no problem. Wheels of Light is a good one. Actually got it over here. I need to get back into it. It was a really good book as far as I had gotten. I have a lot of reading to catch up on, but it's an amazing book. It's a very detailed and very powerful book, breaking down the chakras like crazy. I've never seen them explained like that to me. I recently. Uh, I don't want to break any of the new ones out. Eh, I won't. Not right now. Oh, get this book, y'all. William Cooper, Behold a Pale Horse. Get this book, please. It's real accounts of it's on the other side, not on the occult side, because William Cooper, he was killed for writing this book. He died shooting it out with the fucking police. He was an ex naval intelligence officer, and he breaks down the Illuminati, all the motherfuckers, from a perspective of him being right there with them, whether he knew it or not. In the beginning and the end, he knew because he was privy to all these secret documents. They're in here. They're all in here. Let me see. Here's a document right here. Real good shit. Real good shit. What up, Daryl Wilson? Welcome to the channel. Grand rising to you as well. It is midnight here. It is midnight here. Oh, so okay. So let me get back into my notes. That is a good book. It breaks them down. Their hierarchy and everything. It breaks a lot of shit down. That book. So if you add the occult information, because he was a professed Christian, you know. So I mean, he's gonna come at it with Bill Cooper's gonna come at it with his perspective like that, but if you got the occult information, you can add that into what he's saying and break all that shit down. I mean, this book details the vaccine that's being rolled out now, and this book was written in 1989. There's no way. No fucking way. It's a very powerful book. Just got home. Oh, what's up, Missouri? Okay, okay. I'm over here in Illinois, Central Illinois. That's what's up. So let's get back into oh, I forgot to put my Patreon on there. We That's my day of being here. That's see, there it is. I keep seeing 1989. It's crazy. I don't know. I was like, what is that year? Like, I want to break down the numerology, but hmm, I'll do a course on it with like angel numbers and shit. Because a lot of people have that whole angel number thing wrong. Oh, I saw 222. It's an angel number, when really, what that really is, they're like, oh, 95, 85 angel number. You type it in. It's not really, what it is. If you look up the 72 angels and the 72 demons, so if you see 22 or 33, okay, those, it goes all the way up to 72 on each side. So it's like, okay, what's angel number 22? What's angel number 33? And those are angels that's looking for you. But if you have these long ass numbers that go past 72, just reduce them in numerology and then look up that angel and its corresponding demon. That's where the angel numbers actually came from. But that's just a little side note till we get back into the video. I'm just rambling. But we do a lot of decoding on Patreon. So let me put my Patreon now. Anybody wants to join? Because my mods aren't in. So I gotta get the fucking link for it. Uh, Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go on Patreon and get it. I forgot the fucking link. Hold on. But yeah. Hope everybody's doing well. You know, there's a lot that's going on, a lot of rituals that are being aimed at us through other people, that were sacrificed. But these motherfuckers are just kicking and screaming on their way out the door. Is really all that's happening. Oh, oh shit. Okay, there you go. Here it is. Control V. There's Patreon if you guys want to join. We're doing some dope shit over there so far. We're decoding. I'm teaching you guys how to decode. Not specifically, oh, you just need to do it like this. Like giving like a structure, and then once you get the hang of it, then you're gonna form your own style and do it the way you would like to do it and how you see fit. Yeah, well, yeah, it was a. If that wasn't a sacrifice, I don't know what the fuck it was. The fuck out of here, man. It's not our job to wake those people up. It's not. But what I will tell you, it wasn't Luciferian, it wasn't Satanism or satanic or any of that, because it was different energies. We have to look at the people involved and the motherfuckers doing the magic, and that will contribute to what system that they were using. Because Luciferianism and Satanism would only be the mode or medium that they, magical system, or cult that they would either be in, or a system that they would be using. But that ain't it. It looks like it, but it wasn't. It was low magic and elemental magic. Oh, Cracker Barrel! Oh, fuck, I love Cracker Barrel. Oh, fuck yeah, hell yeah! One of my favorite restaurants. All right, guys, we're gonna get back into it. We're about done anyway. So basically, as we know, this is done by Chris Jenner and Jay Z. So Chris Jenner is the front runner. Her face is out there. So it's easier for you to be like, oh damn, Chris Jenner's birthday was on November 5th. Huh. She has a history of this type of shit. Huh. And Travis Scott is with her daughter. They had a baby. It's just like, you can easily find that. But Jay-Z, people are just finding out about Live Nation, but not really making the correlation and connections to his ass. You feel me? They not making the correlations to him, so he's the one that's in the dark. Jay-Z has always been on that divine feminine energy. Remember, and back in days of Egypt, and prime, back way back, the, the way of rulership was the king would be in the light, representing the masculine, the ego, and all that, and the queen would be in the back. So the king, aka the god, or the queen, aka the goddess, she would be in the back, ruling the whole shit from behind the throne. If you understand the energies, they're a tag team. She don't run him, and he don't run her. They tag teaming. You just have to understand the power of the divine feminine, the primal force, the primal energy from which we all come. So he's playing off of that goddess energy, ruling from behind the throne. Watch the throne. You want to know more about Jay Z and what the whole Watch the Throne? Look up the songs "Heaven" by Jay Z and Lucifer. Can I tell what type of energy people have in the chat? Hmm. Well, I haven't gotten to the level where I'm gonna just tap into your energy like that. I'm sure if I tried, anything's possible. But you know, a lot of our energy is connected to our personalities because that's how society's programmed us. So if I talk to you enough, I would probably be able to, just based upon the way you speak a little bit. And that's really just very loosely. It wouldn't even be, oh, that's the formula. That's just all the times people tend to give themselves away through their personality on accident. That's what I notice. I tend to study people. Listen to those songs closely. Very down to earth for a Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius, that spiritual fire. So let me see. Minus 12, 6. Okay, so you have the Sagittarius. The opposite energy of Sagittarius would be Gemini energy. That's the opposite of that sign. So do you have any other placements in Earth? Do you have a moon, a rising? Is your Venus, whatever, in Earth? You know, because a lot of the times you can like be like a fire sign or something like that. You could be like a Sagittarius, but your chart could be ruled by Earth and another energy. See, there it is, Moon and Taurus. There you go. So you're really in your you're really in your Moon energy. So one way that we can break ourselves down is to understand, get your zodiac chart, get all the how, write it down, all the houses, the planets in the houses, and all that, and just go to astroseek.com. And once you go to astroseek, um, it'll tell you what the dominant energy is on your chart. It'll tell you 33% Earth, or however it'll, all the way up to 100. Damn, damn. See, you here. That means you're here for a reason. So you should, I would say, focus on your purpose. But I'm gonna wrap the video up, guys. Just on the subject, and we can, we can chat for a while, or however. But so basically, the ritual that was done, is a soul trapping ritual using elemental magic, you know, and quantum physics and quantum mechanics. So that means they have somebody there that's doing higher magic, because quantum physics, that's higher magic. So there's somebody there that's with them that can do most high wizardry like that. It's got to be Jay-Z or someone connected to him. That's all I'm saying. Quantum physics, once you enter the realm of quantum physics and using and manifesting from that side of things, that's higher magic. Now, lower magic and high magic aren't good or bad. It's just a frequency. So that's what it is. So basically, what's happening is they're stealing souls, and they're trying to trap them. Why? There's many reasons why. They're eating the light, and they're trying to get into other realms. They're trying to get to higher realms. So higher realms require higher magic. Higher realms than this. But most of these motherfuckers can't leave. They trapped here. They trapped here for a reason, because, like Rashad Jamal made a really good fucking point. They're trapped because, just like Jet Li in The One, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. He's basically wanted by the whole fucking universe, because everywhere he went, everywhere these motherfuckers go, they start trouble, they start shit, and motherfuckers want a piece of these shitheads, so they can't leave outright. They have to hide on the frequency of other motherfuckers. They can't risk getting caught by the hellhounds. That's just what it is. For real, shout out to Rashad Jamal. I want to do a live lecture with him one day. Me and him. He from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Illinois. Just period. I was born and raised here. Between I lived most of my life, beginning of my life, between Chicago, where most of my family is from, and Central Illinois. The 217 and the 312, until really got settled down back here in the 217, and it was better for it because the city is wild. The city is fucking wild. So but it is what it is. Nia show. Oh, 417. Oh shit, 217 417. That's what's up. That is what's up. Shit, I've never heard of that. Yosho, Missouri. I've never heard of that. I'm a St. Louis Cardinals fan. You know, that's what I like most about Missouri. That and Six Flags. Six Flags St. Louis is a shit. Many childhood many childhood memories there. But what else? Shit. So we got Behold the Pale Horse. Astrodynamics. That's another good book to study. Seven laws of Tahuti. The Kabbalion right here. Start 30 minutes south of Joplin. Okay, I've heard of Joplin. I've heard of Joplin, Missouri, only because that tornado wave, like in 2015. I would never heard of it, but I've heard of them. Shit. What else? So I might go, but I don't know. What else? Oh, protection magic. So once you get to a certain type of level, like Travis Magus, says, then your frequency is your protection because you're so high in frequency that you know nothing can really hurt you or stop you. So the book, um, Spiritual Growth by Sanaya Roman, I'm reading that right now, and she's talking about how you can push out light. You bring in light into yourself and push that out, and how you can use light to protect yourself in all different types of ways to heal yourself. So working with light and bringing it down, and pushing it out, you could use that as a way of protection. But learning protection magic at this time, this is a good protection magic book right here. Judy Hall's the shit. Um, shit. You know, I would say go to your local grocery store and see if how stocked the shelves are. I would, stock up on things you need to get in abundance, but not too crazy. Um, shit. If you can grow shit, get you some seeds. Get your batteries and shit, solar power generators, all that shit. Follow some preppers on YouTube because some shit could be coming, and you don't want to get caught with your pants down. Because at first, if something really fucked up happens, like that could, it's going to be complete chaos at first before the order comes. And when the order comes, you don't know how people are really going to be. Some people may be moving in forms of community, and others may not be. So definitely the others that are in situations where there's no community formed, meaning people coming together and helping each other and trading and living amongst each other in ways that everybody we're all is all in the fucked up position, but they all grow together, literally, figure and figuratively. You know, if you don't have the luxury of that, then you're gonna learn how to be self sufficient in the hardest way possible. So the lead farmer on YouTube, I follow him. He's a prepper. Just things like this, and it's not really to fear monger. We should be ready for these things anyway. Because say like a bad storm comes in and you're missing power for a couple days or some shit. If you have solar power generators, well, you're gonna have power. Simple as that. So it's not always for the fuck shit, but it's storms do happen. Mother Nature is chaotic. She does happen. What up, Elizabeth? What up? President Truman, George Washington Carver came. Oh, okay, okay. See, learn new things every day. Well, guys, I'm going to call that the video for the day. I'm going to start coming back more. I made a TikTok, so I'm gonna try and download some of the videos and chop them up, put them on there, and grow a following. See what happens. I was never really big on that before. I don't really care, but now it just aligns with certain things that I want for my life, where I'm trying to take myself. Just personally, I see things how it would help in terms of what I'm trying to do. So that's the things we all just need to be working on ourselves doing our shadow work. Shout out to Isis Wisdom. She got me using her method of shadow work. Going through all my relationships, intimate and non-intimate. They don't want to. Yeah, exactly. They don't want to hear it because they're not prepared. They're scared. So don't be scared. Get prepared, as Bro Yosef would say. But Isis Wisdom, she's got me doing this method of shadow work that she dropped on Telegram like 2 weeks ago, where you go through all your relationships, you know, with just people in general in your life, and also people you're intimate with, old boyfriends, girlfriends, current, husbands and wives or whatever, and you just start to ask yourself questions and start to see, were you codependent on this person, or did you play the you tend to play the victim? Is it because of this and that, you know, and it goes through, you got mommy issues, daddy issues, or whatever. It's just, so she's got me doing a certain type of method of shadow work, and it's working. It's really good. Just going through your relationships, because relationships rule everything. Everything that we do is based upon our relationship with something else. That's quantum entanglement. The quantum, man, that high magic is ruling right now. And so the last thing I want to say is, the new magic is in the mind. The all is mind. Get this book, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Peace.